3 times in my life has God stopped everything I was doing. And I had to learn at a young age to differentiate between what I want and what he wants. And how I could think I know what he wants.
Wow.
Right. But I had no clue at all. When I was 23, I dropped out of college. I was going to Cal State LA. I had been there 5 years. I, in high school, was, you know what I'm saying, like the smartest kid. I played all the sports. I was the one that everyone was like, yo, she's going to graduate and be a lawyer, and it's going to be a man. You're going to be rich. Like, I ended up going to 4 colleges, not graduating. And I came back home, and I called my mom, like, hey, I'm coming home. She was like, you're coming home? Are you done? Did you graduate? Were you going to call us? Like, what's up? And I said, no, I'm coming home. And that was the first time that God had pulled me out of something. And I didn't realize at the time that that was God. I came home, and I got into radio immediately. Things took off. And I thought, okay, well, I'm here. What's up? Okay, I'll work on it. The next 5 years, he had done molding and molding and molding in my life. The second time this happened was when I got sick. But mind you, I had been sick for a year before God had stopped me and said, it's time for you to do something. Because he'll put something in your life, and you'll think, okay, cool, I'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll put something there, and you know it's there. It's in the back of your head for months and months and months. I know I need to break up with him. I know I need to stop eating like this. I know I need to, come on, man. And you know it. I know I need to quit this job. I know these friends, I need to stop calling them and talking to them and letting them influence me. You hear him, but you're not listening to him. You hear it, but you're not doing anything with it. So, 2 years ago, right? Actually, it was 3 years ago I got sick, but I say 2 years ago because that's when I finally got up and I said, okay, Lord, actually, I didn't get up. I laid down on the ground on my knees and I looked up and I said, God, what do you need of me? Because this has been happening for a long time. And I have been miserable and I have been suffering, and clearly you have been putting things in my way to say, yo, this is wrong. Yo, this is wrong. Yo, you got to fix this. And I've been saying, okay, I'm going to do it. Michelle, I got you. Right. But you're still here, right? All right, cool. Finally, I got so sick I couldn't do that anymore, and I had to change. And that change and the leap of faith that I had to take through that illness was saying no to everyone I had been learned growing up to say yes to a doctor, to my priest, to a pastor. I had to say no to my family, to my friends, who every single person looked at me and said, you have cancer and you're not going to have surgery? You're crazy. What is wrong with you? And I said, nothing's wrong with me. I know that God's going to heal me. Like, I know that he has a path for me. And I know that I'm sick and I'm in pain for a purpose. And if I could use this and be an example, that he will do work through me. But I understand that I have to take a blind leap, knowing that I could die, knowing that I could get worse, knowing that you could be right and you could be right and you could be right. And I could look so stupid in the process. But I had to get up off of my knees and off of that floor in my bedroom and finally walk with Christ and take that leap of faith, not knowing the other end, because he doesn't always come to you and say, hey, Diana, this is what's going to happen in a year if you trust me. He doesn't do that. He keeps that behind his back and he says, I'm giving you something so that you could wake up and look at me and take this walk. Are you going to walk with me by sight or not? Are you going to walk blindly, or do you need somebody to put a piece of paper in front of you and tell you that you're healed? Because a year ago, I got sicker. And I thought, God, what happened? You had healed me. What happened? What's up? I thought we had an agreement. If I walk by faith and not by sight, you were going to guide me. What's the word? Why am I sick? Why am I sick? What's happening? And I was in the car, and I remember looking up and thinking, I'm driving to my doctor's appointment to get proof that I've been healed. And on the same day that I went to go get proof that I've been healed, I got sick. You asked me to walk by faith, so why am I trying to have proof that I am healed when for the last 12 months I have been healed and you've done nothing but work miracles in my life? So I drove from the doctor's office back to my job where I should have been going, went to work, and 2 months later got promoted. And that is how God works. He doesn't give you an answer, he gives you a problem so you can solve the answer and get that answer through him. And that's exactly why walking by faith, that could be in your job, that could be in your personal life, and he'll show you But it's up to you. You gotta wake up every morning and make that choice. And you also have to know when to walk away from things. He'll give you an opportunity, and then that opportunity will spend its course. And your job in that opportunity will also spend its course, but you might get comfortable, and you need to learn when to walk away from that opportunity and move on to the next thing that he has for you. Just like Job did, she did the same thing. He took her away and brought her back into something else. He needs to work on you. This isn't a consistent thing where you're going to be successful. From the moment you get success, you're going to be successful for life. No, you have to grow in order to continue to be successful. People can't learn from you if you're not learning from him. And the only time you learn from him is when he takes everything away from you and dries you up and removes everything from your life so that you look to him and say, what is the next step? Otherwise, you're guiding yourself all your life. Yo, I got money. My family's straight. My health is good. I don't need nothing. Good. Jesus has blessed me. That's what we say, right? But then we get sick. God, what's up? What happened? You need those moments so you can step out in faith. When you're in these moments of success, that doesn't mean you're walking in faith. It's when you're in these moments of trial that you are given the opportunity to walk in faith.
Okay, you talk about favor. Find yourself in favor, correct?
Yes.
All right.